Good morning, it is a Tuesday the 27th of August and it is my first day back after a 10-day break. I've got such a busy day today, so I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone and do my makeup whilst I'm talking to you, checking in and letting you know what I am doing today. My face is a million different colours. I've just got back from Turkey and yeah, there's a lot going on here. I put all the serums and all the moisturiser and my face is so dry from just being in the sun and stuff like that. So I'm going to do my makeup now. I'm actually using two different shades at the moment and mixing them together to get like somewhat of my colour, but I have no idea what I'm doing with makeup, even though I'm 40 years old. And yeah, I never watch those makeup tutorials or anything, so I just wing it. But hey, how are you? How was your summer? I had a great time with the kids in Turkey. We really enjoyed ourselves and I'm glad to be back. Like, I did really enjoy the time away and we had a really great time and the kids made friends, and it was the first kind of holiday that we've had where we haven't had to like watch them like hawks. My kids are 10 and 7 now. And it was really nice. They made friends and, you know, they were off playing and it was like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself here. So that was different, you know. We could even let them go and get their own food at the buffet restaurant. So yeah, it was really nice. But anyway, we're back to work now. And even though we still have like a week left of the summer holidays and we do still have some plans and I still am working part-time, for me, this is like, right, we're getting back into work mode now. I had a lot of time off over the summer, which was great. And I feel so privileged that I could, you know, take all that time off to be with the kids. But now you know, a lot of stuff was put on hold. So now I'm going to get back to it. I'm getting back to my goals and work mode. We've got such a busy quarter coming up. I need to check in with some of my clients, but I've got a launch, like one of my clients is launching something this week. It starts on Sunday, so that's really exciting. So I want to check in with her and see how that's been going. We've been doing Facebook ads, which I set up with some help, but I'd set them up for the first time ever. I've never done Facebook ads myself, so that was a bit nerve-wracking. So I'm glad to see they've been working because we have had quite a lot of sign-ups and lots of new people signing up for the challenge. Okay, like I said, no idea what I'm doing here, but you know, foundation is on. I actually was meant to put some concealer over my spots first, but I got loads of spots from suntan lotion. I always do. Literally was covered in them. So when I got back, I gave myself a nice facial, not like a professional one, I just did it myself. And yeah, just been like trying to wear as little makeup as possible to help clear them up, and they've actually mostly disappeared. Oh, my eyes are really stinging and I can't put any, I don't want to put much makeup on my nose because it's already peeling and it's really sore. So I'm literally doing like it's a bare minimum makeup day. Right, so what we're doing today. Yesterday I did all of my inboxes. So I went through inboxes for myself, for my clients, just to see what was going on. I didn't really do any actions from them, but I did write a to-do list, so I knew what I had like to come back to, which was really helpful. It really helped like reduce anxiety of like the coming back to work feeling, like what am I coming back to, what's happened. I'm also going to check in with the team, see how they were getting on whilst I was away. I literally didn't hear from anyone. It was the first time I've been away and I really shut off. I really did not think about work. I didn't get like massive creative sparks whilst I was away like I did last time, where I was like, oh my God, all these ideas were coming to me. No, I was purely in the moment, enjoying the sun and family time. Yeah, it was good to kind of switch off. So I don't know what's going on with my business. I need to check that out and see, you know, how the team are, how all the clients are doing. Look, that is not good. It's like dry as hell. Like, doesn't matter how much moisturizer I put on my face. My face is so dry. So anyway, you're gonna have to put up with that. Right, I'm literally hardly doing anything else because my skin is awful. Okay, I've waffled on about holiday and stuff, but basically today is a restart. So I'm going to go through some practices that I do when I am coming into a new quarter. Oh my god, can't cope with my eyes. Right, I've got to go and get some tissue. Oh, okay, definitely cannot put anything on my eyes right now because they are stinging and sore. Oh, look how red they are. They're bloodshot. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to take you through today some practices I do and that I teach in the Goal Getters membership for how we start a new quarter. And although we're not in a new quarter yet, I feel like Q3 is a bit of a weird one because you've got kind of like July and August, which is taken up from the summer holidays, and I don't know, it's just got that summer feeling, like not getting ish done. But then September rolls around and it's such a different feeling. It's like a new start, new year. You know, most of us have like done school starts in September. So like January and September kind of have that same feel. So what I'm doing this week on Thursday is meeting with the Goal Getters, and we are doing a reflection of the summer because I know that lots of them are feeling like they are behind. So we're going to do a reflection and just kind of have a look at what it is that they planned for the summer and did they achieve that. And then also have a look at, let's refocus, like it's the last month of the quarter, let's get our heads down and plan what we're going to do in September. So I'm going to do that for myself first so that I can be really present in the meeting and help them rather than me kind of do the work at the same time. I'm also going to do a new time block for the rest of the year. So I time block every quarter because things change all the time. Like different quarters have different responsibilities and things that are going on. And summer was really a basic one. Like I only worked 3 days a week and I didn't really work on any big goals. I was just kind of plodding along because I only had 3 days and I do have clients that I work for too. And then September, October, November, December are going to have a completely different time block. So I'm also going to time block for the rest of the year, and I'll show you how I do that. I do have a video all about time blocking, so I'll show you what I'm doing, but if you want to do a full deep dive of your own time block, you can visit that video and I'll leave the link in the description for that. Okay, my eyes are feeling a bit better now. I'm still not going to put mascara on though. I'm just going to live like this today, I think. I don't think I'm going anywhere, and although I'm on camera, like it's just a vlog, so you know. Okay, is what it is. Right, I'm going to pack up. I'm going to make myself my lemon water and then I'm going to get started. So I will bring you along with me for the day, and I really hope I can film this in the morning, do all my bits and bobs in the morning, because then I've got client work in the afternoon, and then I can edit tonight and get it up tomorrow. So it might be late tomorrow, or it might even be Thursday, but my plan is to get this vlog out this week, so it'll be like a real time, like getting prepared for September. All right, let's get going. Okay, just made my lemon water, which is my new morning routine. It's the first thing I have is a lemon water. And now what I'm going to do is time blocking. So I'm going to spend like an hour just having a look at my schedule and working out what I want to be working on. So I'm going to get started with that now. So when I time block, the first thing I do is organize myself on a spreadsheet, and then I will move it over to my Google Calendar. So like I said, I do have a video on this, which I will link if you want like a full description. But basically, I now work on a monthly basis. So I plan my schedule based on 4 weeks rather than 1 week. I do actually have 2 templates that you can have. I'll leave the link to those in the description. You don't even have to put your email address in or anything. They're just a Google sheet, so you can just have access to them. But this is the way I tend to block my time. So there are 5 key areas to block. The first one you want to do are your must-dos. So what are your non-negotiables? What must be done in your week? So examples of these could be school runs, caring for children or parents, classes you've signed up for, any training you have. So you really want to get that on paper first so that you know that they are covered. The next bit you want to do is your core work. So you want to schedule in the work that you're paid for next. So this would generally be your therapy sessions, but it could be any other work that you are paid for as well. Next, you want to schedule in some buffer blocks. So you want to schedule in 1 to 2 30-minute to 1 hour time blocks to complete some admin tasks such as answering emails, returning calls, etc. I would also schedule in specific time for your practice admin in this section as well. Schedule in time for your invoicing, if you do medical insurance invoicing, if you want to do your client notes, things like that. Schedule that into your buffer blocks. Fourth, you want to schedule in a strategic block. So this is where you're going to plan a block of time for action taking. So if you are working towards an accreditation or you have a big goal that you want to do, this is the time you're going to use to complete this. I would schedule in a big block of time, so sort of like 3 hours worth. But if you are not the kind of person that can work like that, maybe you want to do 3-hour blocks or 2 1.5-hour blocks. You want to try and get 3 solid hours of strategic work done in a week, but how you schedule that is up to you. And then finally, you want to have some kind of breakout block, which is scheduled time in your week that you can have some you time, because I have found over time that having some time just for myself is really important, and the only time I really get to do that is whilst my kids are at school. So actually having some time scheduled into my week just for me is really important, and I do this on a Friday afternoon. So once I've done my 3 hours of strategic work, the rest of the afternoon is mine, so I can see my friends, I can just have some time for me, get my nails done, like whatever it is I want to do. So that is how I schedule my time. Now, as you're looking at this time lapse, you probably see that I'm all over the place, but that's because I've been scheduling my time for about 5 years. So I kind of just wing it at this point. But if I was telling you how to block your time for the first time you're ever doing it, that is the way that I would do it. Must-dos, core work, buffer blocks, a strategic block, and a breakout block. So I really hope you found that useful. Okay. I'm going to do a quick check-in. I have a humongous migraine. I think it's hormonal. I don't think it's an allergy to work, but I feel awful. What time is it? I don't know. I don't have my watch on me. It's charging. I think it's like 1 o'clock. I have done the things that you've seen me do, and then I did some more inbox stuff. So although I cleared I checked the inboxes last night, I didn't do anything. I just had like a list of things I needed to do. So I did a few of them for each of my clients, and for myself, did some emails. I'm so tired and my head is banging. I've got 2 more things I want to get done today, like for this vlog, and then I've got a meeting with Tamara, which was supposed to be now, but I just put it back half an hour just so I could eat something. I felt so nauseous, but I just wanted to. I literally had some like cheese and pickle, and it actually makes me feel sick just thinking about it now. I was supposed to have, according to my meal plan, avocado, scrambled eggs, toast and tomatoes, which I was really looking forward to this morning, but I'm sorry, my eyes keep closing. It's because the light is killing my head. But the thought of eggs, even avocado, is making me feel really sick. Oh my god. So I think I'm gonna have to take some paracetamol. I don't like taking tablets, but this migraine is not going to go away, and I just had to lay down for like an hour. I don't think I slept, but I had my eyes closed for an hour and nothing has changed. So it's going to have to be some tablets today. I'm also really cold. So I have this thing on. I want to be more cozy than this, I think. But yeah, I'm not good. I'm not feeling good today. And now I've got to go on a Zoom for a little bit and catch up with Tamara and see what's going on with her business and everything. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm going to take some paracetamol, drink more water, and do the Zoom call and see how I feel. I'll check in with you after my Zoom call.
Welcome back.
Hi.
How are you?
I've just taken some paracetamol, like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, so I'm feeling better. But oh my god, that migraine I was feeling so nauseous.
Oh god, do you only take paracetamol or do you take anything else?
No, I always only take paracetamol, but only when I can't sleep it off, which I couldn't earlier. I've tried to lay down for like an hour, but it didn't disappear. So I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna have to. It's like hormonal. It's like a period.
Of course.
Yeah. So they're the worst. If I get a migraine any other time, usually I can sleep it off, but not this one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You okay? I've just finished my journaling and now I think I'm going to sign off for the day. So there's one thing that I didn't get done, which was the goal refocus for September. So basically what I wanted to do is figure out what my goals were for September, whether that was 1, 2 or 3, because 2 of my goals for the summer, or like Q3, were to like be with the kids more, so only work Tuesday to Thursday and do this summer bucket list that me and the kids were working on. So I don't really have those goals anymore. You know, in September they're going to be back at school and I'm going to be working full time again. So I really want to kind of shift my goals and just make a goal just for the month. So the third goal for Q3 was to focus on the VA licensing, which I'm still doing. So I'm definitely going to look at that goal and break that down into what action steps I'm actually going to take each week for the next, I think there's still 6 weeks left. Might be 5. I don't know if there's 5 weeks in September, or actually let me check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so there's actually only 4 weeks. Okay, fine. So what I want to do is plan out the next 4 weeks. Now that I've got my time blocking, I know how many hours I've got to work on these goals. So I'm going to like plan that all out, and I was going to film me doing that and kind of talking through how I plan that out. But the best way to plan your goals out and the action steps you want to take is to brainstorm everything that you think that needs to be done to achieve the goal, and then put them into days or weeks that you're going to complete the task. And that is the best way to do it. You can use ChatGPT to help you. I always recommend doing that, even if it's just for the brainstorm. But ChatGPT is amazing kind of as a first go at planning your goals. So I'll leave the link to the video of how to use ChatGPT to plan your goals. I'll leave that like up here and in the description. So I'd really recommend you doing that. I am meeting with the goal getters on Thursday. But I'm hoping that tomorrow I'm going to be able to do this, but I want to get this vlog out. So I'm not going to, film that later and add it in. And then also on Sunday, my client Lauren Vaknin's Journey to Joy workshop and challenge kicks off. And so I'm really going to be not only running that challenge, from an admin point of view and dealing with all of the inquiries and all that kind of stuff that comes through, but I also want to really immerse myself in it and take part. I will actually leave a link to the Journey to Joy challenge if it is something you wanted to do. Basically, it's a 14-day challenge to help you implement holistic living into your life. And what I really want to focus on for the rest of the year is my health and wellness. And I know, because I've already done the workshop once with her as part of her Rise membership, so I already know the premise of it. But when I did the first workshop, I just wasn't ready to kind of commit. But this challenge and workshop and all that kind of stuff is really gonna just give me a kickstart. I've already organized somewhere to start Pilates for my back because I slipped a disc or got a bulging disc. I don't really know if there's a difference. Last year, and ever since then it has been really painful. Like every single day I live in back pain, and I'm only 40 and I just don't want to live like that anymore. And so I'm going to start with Pilates. I probably also need to do some strength training, but because I've literally never really exercised, I kind of need to start slow. So I'm going to start with a beginner's Pilates class, and that's going to be a weekly commitment to myself. I'm going to try and go twice. So one during a work day and then one in an evening when my kids are with my mother-in-law. So yeah, so that is going to be one of my goals for September, is to really commit to this challenge and also Pilates, and just, working on my overall health. I've already started doing meal planning for me and the kids, and I really think that's going to help, first of all, not waste food and money, because that's something that I don't want to waste anymore. And also, so I am actually eating and not having to make decisions every single day about what am I cooking, what am I doing, because I can find that really overwhelming and stressful. Every single day I was like, what shall I eat, what shall I eat? And sometimes I end up getting microwave meals or takeaways, or just walking to the local bakery. And I'm not saying I'm never going to walk to the bakery again, because I definitely am, probably once a week. But I would really like to, try and save money and also just make more use of the food we have in the house. And then I can make something and batch cook it, and then I can have that towards the latter end of the week when I'm more tired. So I definitely have more energy at the beginning of the week, most of the time, not this week. because I've just got back to work and hormones and the migraine and all that kind of stuff. But usually I have much more energy at the beginning of the week. And then towards the end of the week, I can just kind of heat up what I've already made from like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So yeah, that's what my plan is. So sorry I didn't get to show you the goal refocus. I am going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to plan in kind of like an hour and a half maybe to plan out the goals. But I'll probably put on the screen like the steps I take to create a SMART goal, and then how I brainstorm everything out and plan the work into my strategic blocks that I have created on my time block. But I'm gonna sign off here. I really enjoy doing vlogs. I really enjoy the casual nature and the fact that I like did my makeup earlier and didn't have any mascara on because my eyes were itching, and then my head's hurting and I can't even really look at the screen properly or at lights because it's still really painful. So I'm going to jump in the bath. I'm going to just like get some casual clothes on, and I'm going to edit this vlog and hopefully have it out tomorrow for you. But thank you for watching if you made it this far. I really appreciate you being here. I really hope you found some of it useful anyway. And just to know that like I'm not superhuman. I don't know if people think I am. I've heard that many times from clients, and like even my own team sometimes they're just like, oh, you get so much done, you're superhuman. I'm just not. And turning 40 has been a bit of a shift, I'm not gonna lie. Just in mindset and how much I can get done and loads of things really, but mainly like my physical problems, you know, like I can't even walk up the stairs without like heavy breathing, and I need to fix that. I want to be around for my kids for a long time, so I'm gonna have a bath now and relax a little bit and edit this video. But thank you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.